greater than the eye can see. Heavenletter number 5697. June 30, 2016. It so happens that this heaven letter your eyes fall on now was written on Christmas Eve Day, December 24, 2015. That is, I whispered these words on Christmas Eve Day, and 5 or 6 months later, you are now arbitrarily reading my words at a particular time and place. This gives you an idea about the relativity and impossibility of time. What is written today is good to read any day. And when you read what you read today a second time or another year from now for the first time or 10th time, it may strike you as even greater. Yes, time is an apparition. And, yes, 2000 or so years ago, a prince was born. He was a special being with a special path. I would like to impart to you what I have said before, you are also a prince or a princess. Born in a later era, still you, too, are royalty born with a special path to follow, a deed to do or word to say that illuminates. It doesn't require fame for you to be important. Fame is of time and space. You are greater than fame. We are speaking of greater than time, and greater than space, and greater than the physical. We are speaking of a mightiness that surpasses all you can think of. There is not one child born who does not have a special one-of-a-kind purpose. Your purpose fits in. You are a puzzle piece shaped in a unique way, fulfilling something vital and that only you can fulfill. Whatever your conscious ambitions may be, your special purpose fulfills much more. Be you a prince or princess in the world, applauded and acclaimed by the world, you are a fulfiller of greater than this. You simply don't know your purpose on earth. You may well not know what it is, or when you fulfill it, yet you can know that you have a purpose to fulfill and that you do fulfill it. Without all the possibilities that you cannot even imagine, you make your mark in the world for the edification of all. You do not know what revelations you may give or how much you may turn someone else's life around. You do not know what it is that you are supposed to do, and yet you do it, and nothing is the same. Life may not be at all what you think it is. Your life is more than what you credit it to be. You may be no more than a string on a guitar, and, yet, you make all the difference to the world in the music that is heard. Here we speak of a special blessing you give or impart. You are a key that fits in, and no other key is the same as you. You are no small potatoes. Even if you may mistakenly find yourself unredeeming, no matter, you play a significant part. Hero or villain, you set in motion some special reservoir in the world. You serve the world. You may be arrogant, and still you serve the world. You may be unable to lift your head, and you serve the world. There is no one on earth who does not have a great purpose to fulfill. You may be the last to know. Today we talk about individuality. There is no one just like you. There is no one who can replace you. It is safe to say that you have no clue as to what you contribute. All that can be said for sure is that you are a prince or princess. You are oneness supreme, and, yet, in world time, you are prophetically fulfilling a divine purpose or more, that you are the only one who can fulfill exactly as you do. You chose this purpose. You volunteered for it. You also were chosen for it, not as in a lottery, yet in a bigger whirlpool than you can imagine. You are a deliverer, and you deliver the right shipment whether you know it or not, or whatever the wanton world might acknowledge. No matter what, still you are my divine son or daughter, born to say something or do something that makes a difference to the world. Whether you are recognized or not, whatever your heritage or lack of heritage, I am your father, and you are a prince or princess who has come to the world to bear witness to that which is greater than the eye can see. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. Heavenletters.org